1, 2, 3. Oh, thump. Can you stop doing that, please? Right. I wonder if you'd be so kind as to help me sweep them back again? Now? Yes, Percy.
All right.
We'll help. Sorry, Percy.
No, you're making even more mess. Let's have the next pile just here.
I think I'll start over there.
We've finished. I'll just get the sacks and I'll bag these leaves up. Oh, thump. It's raining. Well, I suppose the leaves can wait till morning.
Do you think that's wise, Percy? It's going to be very windy and stormy tonight, you know.
No, I don't think so. There was no wind or storm mentioned on the weather forecast. Just a drop of rain. And speaking of which, I'm getting wet, so I'm off to my hut. As you are all outside your home, I suggest you get inside too. Good night, all.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Night night.
Sleep well.
Where are you going? Aren't you living with the others?
No, not now. I used to, but I left when the owl moved in. She's so noisy and bossy. And that hooting all night long gave me a headache. She's always telling everyone what to do.
She can't help it, that's just her way. And you know she's usually right.
Well, I didn't want to make a fuss, so I moved out. Funny, the others don't seem to mind the noise. Anyway, living alone isn't that bad. Good night, Percy.
Good night. Listen to that. Still, a spot of rain never did any harm. Oh, thump.
Locally, there'll be a light breeze with a few showers that should clear up by early evening. And now...
Oh, thump. Light breeze, eh? I should have listened to the owl. Oh dear. Oh, that was a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. That means the storm is only a mile away. Was it 4 miles? Or a quarter of a mile? Oh, it's getting closer anyway. See a thing. Where's my torch? Now, where's my nightshirt? Oh no! Oh dear. I meant to get that fixed. Oh, not here as well. Dear me. It's pouring in. I don't like this one bit. I hope the animals are all right out there.
And the rest of the day remaining clear but cold. And if any of you noticed that last night was a little breezier than we forecast, sorry.
A little breezier? Huh? Sorry, Owl. Perhaps the damage won't be too bad. Oh, thump. Ah, there you are. Up you come. There, that's better. Well, it could have been worse.
Oh, Percy, what a storm! So loud! At least I was safe enough in my bed. Oh, how's your hut, Percy?
Fine, fine. Oh, apart from a leaking roof, that is. How's everyone else?
No idea. I haven't seen them yet. Oh, I do hope they're all right.
Let's go and see.
If they can sleep through the owl's hooting, they'll have no problem sleeping through the storm. She's so noisy. Oh, no!
Oh, dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh. Are you all right? What happened? Is anyone hurt?
No, we're all in one piece. But it was horrible. Really horrible, Percy.
A big branch came whizzing past and nearly got us.
It was so scary, Percy.
We got soaked.
I knew it flew right out of the park.
But no one's hurt. So you were lucky, really.
Now we have nowhere to live. Some of us lived in the tree, some of us lived under it, but we're all homeless now.
We're homeless too, Percy. The tree knocked down our statue. See, over there.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. What are we going to do? Come on now. Dry your eyes.
Thank you.
Thank you. What are you up to?
It would be a waste to let them just lie here, wouldn't it? I might as well take them home and look after them.
As long as you remember to share them out later.
Of course, that's it. How about coming to live with you?
Of course you can, if you really like to. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I thought you meant just you. I'd be delighted to give you all a home, But I only built a small one. There just wouldn't be enough room.
Oh, it's all right. We understand. Percy, you've got a nice big hut.
Yes, right. We'll just have to find you somewhere else to live. Come on, everybody, jump in my wheelbarrow. Are you coming?
Why not? I can take the acorns home later.
I think we should head over there, near where you live, Squirrel.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. I think everyone would prefer it over there.
You may be right. OK then, all aboard. What's the matter?
It hurts.
What hurts?
This hurts.
Oh, and this hurts.
Oh, be careful with that.
And this.
Ouch!
Is everyone comfortable now?
Yes, Percy.
Yes, thanks.
Fine.
Yes.
All right, let's get going then. Why don't we try the pine wood? Let's see if there's anywhere here that might do. Lovely smell of pine. Very nice.
Dad!
Wait for me. Wait for me. It's too dark in there, Percy.
Oh, it's horrible.
Percy, it's too spooky and gloomy.
All right, I get the message. Let's try the shrubbery. Here we are. Now this isn't at all gloomy. Light, bright. I think you might like it here. I hope.
This won't do, Percy.
Why not?
No big trees.
No big roots.
All right, no big problem.
Hold on, let me just... No, you...
Together.
1, 3...
Don't worry, I'll do it later. Let's keep looking.
Why don't we try across the stream?
Why not? Is everyone safe? Grab my hand. Come on, hold on tight. Over here, come on. That's it. Let's get you up. Well done. Come on. Is that everyone?
Oh dear, someone's missing. Who is it? Who is it?
Look! There! He's drifting away!
Oh, quick! After him! We must rescue him! No! Together! Row together!
Over here! This way, not over there!
That's it. You're doing well. We've nearly caught up with him.
Stop! No! You're level with him.
Oh, take no notice. We'll need to get beyond him. Keep going.
No. You'll never catch him like that.
Keep going. We need to overtake him. Right. Stop throwing. Now. Grab that grate, somebody, and stick it over the side. No, don't panic. We'll get you out of there.
Come on. Come on, hang on. Hang on tight. Well done.
Are you all right?
Thank you.
Don't thank me, thank the owl. She did more than anyone. Sometimes it pays to know someone a bit loud and bossy, eh?
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
I helped too.
One all.
Quite.
Oh, I say, look where we've drifted. We'll have to paddle back to the shore. No, wait. Let's go across to the other side of the lake. I have an idea.
This is fun.
Now, this is my plan. All right, everyone. We've finished.
Time to move in.
Right. I'll be off now. collect those acorns, then go home on my own. Bye! Good luck in your new homes. I'll come and visit, if you'd like that. Right. Bye. Sorry, did you say something? Right.
Don't go! We've made an extra home just for you. Come and look.
For me?
We thought you'd like it up here. We all helped make it. It's nice and quiet.
Oh, it's perfect! Just perfect! But, well, where are you,
Oh, don't worry about me. My house is right at the other side. Out of earshot. Oh, and I made you these.
what?
You may find them useful later.
Oh, thank you. It's a beautiful home.
I'm sure you'll all be very happy here.
Well done, everybody. This is the best treehouse I've ever seen.
What about you, Percy? Aren't you going to join us?
Thank you, that's very kind, but I think I'll stick to my old hut. Mind you, I'd better mend that leaking roof.
Oh, why don't you let us do it for you, Percy? We're good at fixing things.
Thanks for the offer, but I think I can manage. But first, I still have one job left to do back at the little hill where the old oak came down. After all, out of little acorns, big tree houses grow.